Yeah, I want to go over how to take out the radio on a Sebring. Man, I never seen a car so easy to take a radio out in my life, except on a really old car. It's even easier than the old cars. All you got to do is take off this bezel ring. And I've had the heater core out of this thing and the dash out and change the auto sticks. I'm thinking, wow, maybe the radio is going to be, maybe I had to take out the console or something. I'm like, let me look at it first. So I know about this dash ring. There's 5 clips. And so one of them is staggered off to, you just got to be careful you don't break this thing. You got 2 on the top and 1 on each side, kind of towards the bottom, and 1 off to the right. You see how they are? So you just got to carefully pry this out. Then you got a bolt here and a bolt here, and this whole thing just slides out. It just pulls out. It's like, wow, I never seen it. I mean, talk about an easy radio to rip off. Well, what I want to do here is my tape deck broke, and I was using it for my Sirius, you know, what do you call that damn thing? You know, the satellite radio. So the tape deck was going back and forth. So I says, I had this in another car before. All it is you use the jumper wire, and it's, you know, it's like $16 delivered, man. But, you know, usually to take out your radio is a pain in the ass. But nope, you just got to pull out the antenna wire here and put this jumper thing in there. And then you got your MP3 player or your Sirius goes in there. So we'll pull out this wire right here and install it. It's really, I'm like flabbergasted. I was thinking this is going to be a big job. I says, wow, this is easy. Install, you just got to plug it into the antenna here, and then your antenna goes into this wire. And then your input goes to your Sirius, and it should override it, but it don't seem like it's working. I don't know, but that's the principle. Maybe I got the wrong one or something, but it is easy to change the radio on this thing for sure. My God, I just couldn't believe this deal. But anyway, I'm going to have to check this out a little further, but that's how you do it. That's how you do it. It should actually just override it, or maybe I got to change the station. Well, anyway, I found a problem. So I can't be playing music on YouTube, I guess, but there it is. It's working, right? And what I had to do was go back in the menu and change the I had to change the transmitter, make sure the FM transmitter is on in the menu on here. Then I just ran a scan, so it's actually set on 91.9. So when I ran a scan, I found it, so it's clear as a bell. So that's it. For a second I thought it didn't work. When I says, wow, wait a minute, let me think. I was thinking about running a scan. I says, wait a minute, I had to go in here and actually on the other transmitter I had, it overrode every station. It didn't have to be on a preset, but that's how this one worked. It had to be on a preset. And I the FM transmitter was on in here, but that's something else you have to watch for. So then I just pushed this back in here. It's all set. This was a $16 fix, and I never used this tape deck, so I figured actually this is better than having a wire hanging out of the tape deck. I could just have a little wire hanging out the bottom here, and I'll just push this back up in here and bolt it in. Alright, so it works fine. So anyway, but you got to be on a preset.
Right.
The radio still works.
From RC Hill, Mitsubishi.
That's it, so it works fine.